What's up, Bills fans? Breaking news. The Bills went out and signed Safety Taylor Rapp, the former starter of the Los Angeles Rams, a guy that has been very productive since entering the league and a guy that I loved coming out of college a few years ago out of Washington. He's a scheme fit. He's a DNA fit, all of the above. He's a fit on and off the field for the Bills. The deal is reportedly for 1 year, under $2 million, so that shouldn't affect the comp pick formula for next year, which is great news to a lot of you fans that pay attention to that stuff. I just know I love the player on and off the field. And so we're going to break down some of his traits and how the Rams used him last year and in prior years, maybe how he projects into the Bills defense. And I think he could have a very big role, not just on special teams, but as a third safety, obviously as a depth player. If one of these starting safeties, Jordan Poyer or Micah Hyde, get injured, obviously he can fill in immediately in that regard. But I think the Bills will look to some more three safety looks, more big nickel looks when we're talking about teams they face that have multiple tight ends. When they want him, a guy that is just a shade under 6 foot, but in the 208, 210 pound range. So a bigger nickel, bigger than Taron Johnson. Obviously, Taron is a dog, but when they want a bigger nickel to match up with tight ends, he can come in and do that as that third safety. So that's exciting. And he can do some things in the run and pass game when it comes to helping to erase mistakes or cover up areas or voids in the run defense or pass defense. And so without further ado, let's get into the film. I'm excited to break down some of this film with you guys. So without further ado, let's jump in. The Bills were one of the worst tackling teams last season. According to PFF, they missed a tackle 13.1% of the time. That was 31st in the NFL. They're very disruptive on the defensive side of the ball, but they also miss a lot of tackles a lot of the time, which is why they look to get a guy like Rapp on the roster in that secondary where a lot of those missed tackles came from. So the Bills are getting back to the basics, getting back to the fundamentals. They want to be a better tackling team in 2023. So they sign Taylor Rapp to help them. And you're going to see a bunch of clips here with him coming from depth and wrapping up the running back. This one created the fumble on Moss. Just great work coming from depth. And you see it routinely. He routinely comes from those two high looks, drops into the box. But more importantly, his tackling fundamentals are so good. They're so strong. They're so consistent. You see him get lower than the running back, wrap those legs up, and hold him to a short gain. Here he is coming from depth to fill the alley versus the Niners. Toss out to the left. Look at him coming to the alley. Doesn't go for the big hit. He attacks that near leg and wraps up that running back. Such good technique as a tackler, which is why he has only missed 6.6% of his tackles since entering the league. Here he is from a too high set. Watch him stop Jones in his tracks. Jones can't even take another step. Watch again. Too high look. Coming down from the weak side to Phil. Attacks that near leg. And Jones is stopped dead in his tracks. Watch this tackle versus the Chiefs and Sky Moore. He is to the top of the screen. Beats the tight end. Works to get outside leverage. But once he wins versus that tight end, you see him go get the ball. And he's wrapping up Moore again. Watch it from the end zone angle. Here he is right here off the right side of your screen. Watch the tackling technique. Watch how he's always wrapping up the legs. Beats a tight end, wraps up Moore. Possibly saves a touchdown. If Moore gets that cutback lane, that might be a touchdown. Good tackle by Rapp once again. On to how the Rams used him in coverage. You can see on this third down, they actually have him underneath. The Rams have 4 defensive linemen, 1 linebacker in Bobby Wagner, and 6 defensive backs. So this is a possibility with Rapp. Some of those 3 safety looks, 1 linebacker in. Watch how they just rotate into a simple cover 3. So you got your 4 underneath and 3 DBs back. Just simple cover 3 from this 4-1-6 alignment. You see Rapp drop into the hook to curl area towards the bottom of the screen. They try a high-low, and he's right there to wrap up that receiver. This is third down and long. He's able to play in the middle of the field, wrap that guy up to stop the Seahawks offense from getting the first down. This is something he routinely did. He would start in a too high look, but then drop down, be that flat defender and cover 3 looks. This time you're going to see him drop down, and they're swinging it out quickly to the running back. He comes down, and is able to make the tackle on that running back. Another sure tackle by Rapp here on 3rd down, short of the sticks. Here's 2nd and long, 2x2 set. They try to hit the running back in the flats, and he covers some distance on this play. Look at him chase down Jerick McKinnon, work through the trash, and make the tackle along the boundary. On this play, you're going to see Metcalf come across the field. Rapp is the underneath defender to the top. And he could easily have just gone for the head here and tried lighting up Metcalf. But as you'll see from this end zone angle, he's actually going for the tackle. He's actually going to wrap him up. Just like his name says, he could have tried to light Metcalf up here. He doesn't. He goes for the legs, passes high, and goes incomplete. But again, showing you that technique that he is a tackler. He's not going to have many big hits. He's going to go for the sure tackle. That's why he's had so much success in that area. Here he is once again dropping down to the passing strength underneath the fender. They try swinging it to A.J. Dillon, a big back who obviously outweighs him. He attacks that leg, wraps him up, stops him short. He's not able to get past the line of scrimmage. Just really good work by him in the open field. This time into the short side of the field once again. And they try tricking him, but he just flies to the ball and suffocates that route to the running back. Look at that tackle. Look at that range and tackle in the open field. Game over. Now let's get into some of the pass coverage stuff from Taylor Rapp. Post snap, they roll into a single high set, and Ramsey comes up to fill. So does Scott, the safety, which leaves the corner route by the number 1 wide open. Rapp gets on his horse and makes a play on the ball. He's a very good eraser in the run game as a tackler, but also in the pass game. When guys make mistakes, he can erase it on the back end. Ramsey doesn't get to his deep third here from what it looks like, and Rapp makes a play on the ball. The Packers are running a leak concept with Lazard going deep, and it looks like there's a banjo coverage or a bracket coverage right here on this receiver, and Ramsey doesn't fall off to pick up Lazard's route. Watch the fluidity by Rapp. He's getting to his post, but then he spins to the sideline. The ball's overthrown, and he's there for the interception. Again, an eraser. These are the type of defenders that you want at the safety position. You want to have guys that can cover up for their teammates when things go wrong or they make mental mistakes and blow coverages. Rapp is in the right position here for the interception. This is where it gets interesting. So watch his play. Chiefs are trying to work a drive concept between Juju and Kelsey. Rapp is to the top of the screen. You're going to see him take the high route by Kelsey, close that off, and Wagner drives on Juju over the middle. That's a high-low concept. It's a really good match coverage by Taylor Rapp and Bobby Wagner, and these are the type of things you can do with him. You can run coverages with linebackers. Again, Bobby Wagner, Hall of Fame type player. He's not the same player anymore. You're not asking him on this play or scheming him to match Travis Kelce over the top. Instead, you're trying to minimize the range he has to cover. So the high route by Kelce is taken by Rapp. The low route, crossing route by Juju, is cut off by Wagner. And the Rams are able to shut this play down. Here it is from the end zone angle. They add a little eye candy with McKinnon, trying to confuse them post-snap, but look at their eyes. Their eyes are to the strength of the formation. Here's the high route. Wagner says, no, that's yours. Rapp takes it. And then Wagner drives on Juju. The high-low's taken away. Mahomes has to go into scramble drill mode, and the ball is batted away before it can make it to Kelce. Watch the awareness on this play. 3 eligibles to the bottom of the screen into the short side of the field, so formation into the boundary. Gino tries working the route to the top of the screen, but Wagner's underneath it here. Looks like a cover 3 type match, but Rapp is, again, the flats defender underneath here. So he widens with the running back, but then as Gino goes into scramble drill mode, watch him read. He opens up and hinges. So now he's open to the field, eyes on the running back and the quarterback as he goes into the scramble drill. And as the running back goes short and to the middle of the field, watch him gain depth and match Noah Fant and get the PBU. Tremendous awareness by Rapp on this play. Just great work in the scramble drill mode. Again, erasing things, right? Erasing things on the back end here, matching that corner out by Fant and getting the PBU. I absolutely love him as a robber defender, whether he's in a too high look and he drops down into the middle of the field or starts underneath in the hook to curl area and cover 3 looks or any of those match coverages. I like him underneath in the middle of the field, and you'll see why on this play. So the Raiders are running a dagger concept. So I have a clearing route, over route by the number 3. They have another clearing route by the number 2, and Devontae is a primary target here. He's running that deep dig, that deep in-breaking route right behind Taylor Rapp, and watch Rapp feel it and intercept it. Just tremendous awareness on this play. And it's a good thing he felt it, because this clearing route here is going to take this safety on the backside of this formation. He's going to clear him out. So they're expecting the ball to be thrown right in this area with no safety help. You see there's one safety, but he's really deep. So Rapp felt it so well. He glides to the middle of the field with that over route, taking his teammate out of the play. He senses it, he feels it, he goes up and catches it at the high point for the interception. Here he is to the left side of the screen. Once again, the awareness on this play as that middle of the field defender and matching coverages and working in space. The throw is up in the air. He goes and gets it on that dagger concept, up and over Davante Adams for the interception. This is a really nice trick play from the Broncos. Rapp is once again kind of playing that robber defender here and gets a nice tackle and hit on the tight end running up the seam. A lot of misdirection on this play. A lot of things can go wrong on this play. So initially, Broncos are looking to swing it out to the top of the screen. So you see Rapp get his eyes out that way. But then now they're also faking it in this direction and then trying to slip with a little pop pass right up over the middle. He breaks on it and again makes a nice tackle on the tight end. Watch it from the end zone angle. He can cover a lot of space and again cover a lot and erase a lot over the middle, even from his safety position. Just a fantastic tackle. Once again on the tight end. Post snap, you're going to see the Rams drop into simple cover 3. Here he is, just near the logo, showing a too high look prior to the snap. Post snap, he's dropping down. They're hitting the tight end in the middle of the field. He comes down, makes a strong tackle. He makes it look so easy. He's such a consistent tackler, and those are the type of guys you want, not just at the safety position, but underneath, helping defend the pass. So top of the screen, they're running more of a quarters coverage here versus a 3-by-1 set. They're trying to sneak this tight end on a deep over route, hoping that Rapp is keying and poaching the number 3, which is usually what happens. Usually in these quarter coverage looks versus trips, he's going to be kicking or poaching off of this wide receiver, Juju. That guy stays short, so he gets his eyes to the next nearest threat. It's a tight end coming across the middle on the deep over route. He stays with him, eliminates him, cuts that route off completely, and Mahomes has nowhere to go. Here's another quarters coverage look from the Rams. Watch him separate the receiver from the ball on this play right along the sideline. Great hit by him. Nice clean hit on Tyler Lockett, the talented wide receiver of the Seahawks. Thanks for tuning in for that quick breakdown on Safety Taylor Rapp. I'm excited about the player. I'm excited that Sean McDermott is now calling the plays, and he has a player, a chess piece, an eraser, a tackler like Taylor Rapp on the roster. I'm excited to see what McDermott can do with a guy like him on the defensive side of the ball and his scheme overall, and see what type of changes that McDermott puts forth now that Leslie Frazier is gone. If you like that video breakdown, please hit that like button, leave us a comment in the comment section, subscribe to the Cover One YouTube channel. We couldn't do this without you. I am Erik Turner, host of The Film Room, owner of Cover One. If you enjoyed that breakdown on Taylor Rapp, join Anthony and I Wednesday night at 7 p.m. to break down more film from the talented defender. Until then, go Bills.